Wake up.
We must
Wake
stay
up.
focused, brothers.
Wake up.
Hey everyone, Thordan Smash here, and I'm enjoying a nice day in Colorado at the lake. But without further ado, I did want to talk about the possibility of Apex Legends 2. It's a big question on everyone's mind, especially when it comes to the new Battle Pass issues, that players are getting asked to pay more money, but you're not getting good quality stuff, especially with the servers going down all the time, and how Apex Legends 2 might actually fix the issue. We're going to go over all of that. We're also going to give out 45 bucks. All you guys got to do is like, comment, subscribe. Without further ado, let's jump into today's topic.
So Apex Legends is running about a little over 5 years old, and normally in the realm of live service games like, Fortnite and other games, that's not too bad in terms of using the same old engine. However, the one that Apex Legends uses is very, very old. In fact, it predates Titanfall as a modified source engine, and it's finally looking like it's probably reached its point of no return. And the first thing to go over is that Apex Legends did say very specifically, at least the developers, that they don't want to forget the game holistically and slowly put the game into a state where the only option for us to do the next thing is to refactor the whole thing and shut the live game down and launch Apex Legends 2. That's our anti-vision. Obviously, Apex likely won't go on forever, but there will be a point where the game won't be playable anymore. Now, it's very important to state right now that they said that's their anti-vision, not exactly, it's not going to happen. A lot of people seem to think that Apex Legends devs have shut down the notion that Apex Legends 2 will never happen, which just simply isn't the case. Now, the team definitely wants Apex Legends to last around 20 years, and the only inevitable thing they can do is add in an Apex Legends 2. And even if you were on the side of the spectrum that says, well, Respawn doesn't want it, they'll never ever do it. Well, I also remember them saying that they are never ever going to bring in solos mode, where they literally said solo went against Apex DNA. This is a squad-based game, and that's why you don't see solos. We had that experiment a long time ago, and we're not bringing it back. That's a literal quote as of January 31st, 2024. You know what? We are now in July, and guess what? Solos is back. That happened in 6-7 months. So you can't necessarily take the word the developers say they don't want this to ever happen as gospel, or that it's not even 100% truthful. And it's clear at this point that Apex Legends is definitely showing its issue. I mean, you can talk about the servers being so bad because Apex uses 20 hertz servers, while even games like Brawl Stars use 60 hertz. And Forest of Old actually says they have no reason to upgrade their servers. Been the same ones for 5 years, and people keep only playing the game consistently, but they also buy every bit of microtransaction content. Why would they upgrade the servers when you can make money? But right now, it might be a little too far because, well, the cheating issue has reached an all-time high, as most people know. And then there was the ALGS hack where Easy Anti-Cheat specifically stated it was not an RCE issue with an Easy Anti-Cheat, which basically means that Easy Anti-Cheat threw the blame onto Respawn in the game itself. That it was a patch exploited through the game itself and not something with the anti-cheat. And if that's true, Apex Legends has a big issue because there have been a ton of back holes into the game for a long time. I don't know if you guys remember the season 12 leaks where we got to see the new Broken Moon map and all the legends. From what I understand, that hack was actually due to the fact that someone was able to use a backdoor on Steam and some other issues. Now, of course, that got patched. That's why AG420 doesn't actually leak huge stuff like that anymore, at least from my understanding. But there's always going to be an issue with this game having a ton of bugs and issues. The tick rate servers are probably the hardest. Respawn said in a blog post a long time ago, 20 hertz servers results about 5 frames of delay, and 60 hertz servers result in 3 frames of delay. So they feel no reason whatsoever to upgrade from 20 tick servers to 60 tick or 128, despite the fact that other multiplayer FPS games do run those. When you compare it to CSGO that has a tick rate of 64 hertz or 128 depending on which server you are playing, and so does Valorant, you can see why those games are still majorly popular. Not to mention that doing a new engine upgrade for Apex Legends is absolutely critical at this point. And the fact that they want to keep it on this modified source engine is a fool's folly, in my personal opinion. Even all-time great games like Counter-Strike still realized that it was important for them to move from Source 1 over to the Source 2 engine, and that game had a much higher peak than Apex Legends ever did. We're just gonna have to be perfectly honest there. And even newer games that came out on Unreal Engine 4, well, Fortnite still decided to upgrade to Unreal Engine 5 for the player base, which has been absolutely tremendous for that game and actually brought in a bunch of new cool stuff. Not to mention the EA CEO has said very specifically that he wants to actually add more things to the game. They want to expand beyond the traditional Battle Royale universe, meaning they are going to continue to add stuff to Mixtape, a new Arenas mode, solos, TDM, 3 strikes, quads, and all this other stuff. And the game is getting absolutely stretched out. As you can see from this post from Nizzy Dinero, there's bugs, audio, server performance, and all these things cannot be fixed basically because the issues are at the game's root. The engine Apex runs on is a highly modified game engine called Source, and the engine is 18 years old. It was created in 2004. You can only do so much with it, which is why we see so many problems with it. And it's impacting the comp region as well. You have TSM reps and even Nicewig chiming in that there's almost always constantly bugs like can't res your teammates without them crashing, silent guns, silent footsteps, laggy servers every game, portal bugs, shooting through knockdowns, and way more. At a certain point, you need to take all the money that you've made from the game, which is $3.4 billion in revenue, and start investing it into a brand new chapter of the game. Especially with this new battle pass that they were throwing out for $20. You know the last time something like that happened? That was when Overwatch decided to make an Overwatch 2, as it was a sequel based on its new offering of game modes, seasonal cycles, and new monetization plans through battle pass and an overhauled cosmetic shop. We've gotten all that in Apex Legends. They're offering new modes, like I said, with mixtape, 3 strikes, and the brand new rank system. And they have a brand new seasonal cycle with a split now and a new monetization plan through Battle Pass. If that isn't a giant indicator that they are basically trying to copy Overwatch 2, rebranding without actually improving the game overall, I don't know what will.
Let me know down below, what are your guys' thoughts on an Apex Legends 2? Do you think it's viable, or do you think that Respawn should just move on to other things and EA should, give up the franchise and let them kind of do their own thing? Also, don't forget to check out this video right here by my editor Nobel, who does amazing Apex Legends content. And until next time, everyone, keep slaying the aliens. I'll see you out there.